I was actually the first guy ever who hit 10,000 trophies in the entire world in Clash Royale. New update just came out yesterday, so you're able now to push to 10k trophies in the next couple seasons, also to 15k trophies. So today's Clash Royale video, I'm going to show you how I was the first guy ever to reach this absolutely incredible milestone in Clash Royale. In case you don't know this, content just like that. Subscribe, leave a fat like for this achievement, and use Creator Good Morten in the shop, guys. Let's go. So guys, that was actually a really incredible milestone for me because I was the first guy ever. In case you guys didn't know that, I was also the first guy ever who reached 10,000 trophies, Ultimate Champions League in the new format. So after they kind of made it into competitive with the rank mode and also like casual with the trophy mode, I was the first guy ever to reach Ultimate Champion. And now we're the first guy ever who reached also 10k trophies. So really nice achievement here, and we're just gonna go over these games. I want to show you that we play against the best players in the entire world. We face like just the best of the best. So it was really sweaty, it was really tough, since like the search time was so long. I was searching like for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and you guys couldn't believe this, right? Because like I was like one of the first guys pushing up, right? So they were just like 10 players in range, and I faced like some guys like 4 or 5 times in this push, and I actually needed like 4 hours to actually get from 9k to 10k. So if you're actually trying to do that and you're not the best player or like a really good player, like one of the best players in the entire world, like top 100 player in the entire world, you really want to wait, because right now it's still sweaty, but I think like after the first 2 weeks it's not gonna be as annoying as it is currently. So if you really want to get the 10k trophies, make sure to do it later, but the rewards are pretty nice. I can just kind of take a look at it in-game right now. The rewards are actually pretty good there. So you can get like I think like a magical chest, old school magical chest in there, like also some gems, giant chest which actually got buffed a bit, more cards, more cards, more gold. So overall the chest, I think all the chests got buffed. So this kind of thing. So you really want to get this extra rewards. And I feel like, what is your opinion so far about the update? I really enjoyed the 10k trophy road extension because, I mean, what speaks against it, right? You don't need to play it. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. But there's like some extra rewards and so on. From next season on, you're actually also able to get to the 50k trophies with the new arena coming in there. So just really important for you guys. Currently, there's no new arena at 10k. So I actually wanted to give some guy a win because like I was like, nice. If you're like at 9,970, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give this guy a win. So he also reaches 10k. But then because I thought I didn't lose any trophies, right? But at the end, I lost. So I was actually the first guy who hit 10k back to back, because I lost, then I won, then I hit it back. So yeah, but right now I also got on 3 accounts. Yes, I'm the unemployed final boss, what I'm supposed to do. So we use this deck, but we also switched around later. You guys gonna see me using my wallbreaker deck. You're facing off with Fat Cat. Honestly, this matchup is really good. Like this 3 Musketeer is always kind of nice, especially because he doesn't have like because he has like Fisherman, which is kind of used. He also has Barbs, which aren't really too good against me. They're good on defense, but not too good on offense, because they can't really apply too much pressure. And Evo Darkroom is just actually like destroying him quite a lot. So we're winning here against Fat Cat, which is a really nice win. And every win is important, right? Like if you lose, you kind of need to win 2 games, because sometimes I lose like -40, get +20. So I'm really happy about the first win against Fat Cat. And we're just gonna head up straight into the next game. Now you guys also might ask, how do I know that I was the first guy ever getting 10k trophies? That was actually the Clash Royale API leaderboard, where we're playing against fucking Pong. Who the fuck still knows Pong TV? My goat. And there was actually like a leaderboard where you could see like the top, or like the level 15 players who are like the highest in the world. And I was like kind of like #1 at the end. Like I was the first guy who reaching 10k. I think like even like 10 hours later, you still would be in the top 25 or top 30. So yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, I got it on 3 accounts now. To be fair, I was like doing this in the morning, because when like the update drops, it was like 11 AM for me. So I was like reaching it at like 16, 17, something like that. I mean, it's still not in the morning anymore, but you know what I mean. And then like the next couple accounts, I was like doing at like 9 or like 12 PM. So it's not like really it wasn't really too hard anymore. So like at this try, I was like losing a lot. I was like playing against the best players in the world. Like as you guys can see, I faced Pong, who's really good. I faced Remy Ali also in this run. I faced Lucas Axe Gamer. So I faced really good players all over the place. So that was really tough, bro. That was really tough. But later on, I feel like I didn't really face like any guy with like top 100 finish or so on. So it was like way easier. So you can already see like the decline of skill needed to reach 10k trophies, which I think like is normal, right? Everyone expected that. It's like compared to rank mode at the start, it's like way easier, way harder to reach Ultimate Champion compared to the last week of the season. So let me know what you guys think about so far about this. Are you excited for the TFT? By the way, we're just gonna spam here because we know it's over. He can't win this anymore. As long as he's like not getting a big E-Drag push, Evolution E-Drag of Monk and Evo Ram. Evo Ram can be tricky, so we need to get like a ton of good poisons in there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new rank mode, this merge tactic mode. I mean, it should have come yesterday. It should have come yesterday, but they kind of fucked up. Then it, like, they wanted to kind of bring it out this day, but actually they also fucked up. And there were like some bugs, so I hope it's gonna come out tomorrow, because honestly, I'm not the biggest TFT fan. I like Clash Mini, you guys know. I made some Clash Mini videos on this channel, and they also did really well, and I was like kind of enjoying this game. So I feel like it could be maybe a nice addition to the game, bro. Like, I don't really think it's gonna be like the best game, whatever, but I feel like, I mean, like the same here, bro. Like, if you don't want to play it, don't play it, right? It's not really gonna interrupt your gameplay experience or game experience with the normal game mode. So if you don't want to play it, don't play, bro. You shouldn't give a fuck about that. But man, I love this 10k trophies. That was a really nice day yesterday. I mean, it's currently like 35 degrees in fucking Germany, and I was sitting unemployed in my fucking shit room and playing Clash Royale all day, and I enjoyed it. I was like sweating, I was stinking, I was like almost dead, but that's what I love about Clash Royale, bro. You're in your room, you don't care about anything, and as you guys can see, we need 3 more wins, I think, to reach Ultimate Champion. Not Ultimate Champion. What? I want to do a cut. No, Morten. 10k. 10k, 10k, 10k. It's actually a thing now, bro. I was talking about this. Now we're gonna face one of the best players in the entire world. A guy who was beating Mohamed Light in the last year's, not last year's, in last month's monthly finals. In the lower bracket, got really close to the, I think he finished top 4. Kind of got close to the golden ticket in a direct qualification to the Clash Royale League World Finals. So this Lucas guy isn't too bad. So we're just gonna go for the bats there on top of the Hog Rider, and that's a really interesting matchup because I feel like both sides can kind of win it if they play it well enough. So we have to be really careful there. But that was a really good micro defense from Lucas, going for a good Skeleton's Cracker and then Ice. I was like thinking about getting some damage there, but nah. Not even at all. So I have to go Log there. I have to go also for my hut. I feel like back in the days, like before kind of new pathfinding changes, the Hog would have just done like stupid stuff. I would maybe straight up gone to the tower, but here not anymore. So like Spear Goblins are going to be able to kill the cannon. We know what you need to do in this matchup is you have to be really careful about the opponents going for Evo Cannon. So you always want to know when the opponent has Evo Cannon, also Evo Cracker. These are 2 evolutions which can hurt you a lot, since like Evo Cannon just like kills all of the Swampers on the board. So you don't really want to go for Evo Bats, because you know Evo Bats can be really good against them. They just have the Mighty Mine and the Cracker. And if you kind of pre-miner the Cracker, they don't really have anything against your Evo Bats. So you really want to make sure to not give them too much Evo Cannon value all the time. So we both go for the Mighty Miners in the back just to activate the 3-card cycle. We want to make sure the opponent is not going to be able to outcycle us, because if the champion is on the board, you have like a cheaper cycle because you can just have 1 champion on the board, right? So I'm just gonna go for my Golden Hut there. That was a really smart Evo Cannon for him to make sure to kind of kill this. But the Golden Hut is still so tanky, it does a pretty good job. So this like kind of when your opponent goes for the Mighty Miner in the back with a cycle deck, you always want to also go for the Mighty Miner, because otherwise he's gonna go Hog, you go Hut, and then here's the next Hog, and you won't have Hut anymore because his cycle is quicker than you at this kind of point. So I'm just gonna go Bats there. I'm just gonna go Hut there, like kind of also thinking, first of all, I want to defend the Hog, and also like even more important, I wanted to predict the Cracker. So I was like really happy that the Spear Golem got the shot off the Cracker, so I could lock it away, but at the same time was a bit, yeah, annoyed how it kind of went there. So I have to go for this. He gets a Hog shot, but so far really close game. Both of us didn't really take any damage, so that's a really high level Clash Royale game. So I have to go Miner there. I'm also going to go Wallbreak. I'm just going to go Hut there, like to the side, trying to space it out as much as I can. Also, like, it's there to defend the Miner. Otherwise, we get 2 free brutal Miner chip shots, which are going to be important. I can just pop the ability here to there to get some extra damage from tower. And also, look at this. The Mighty Miner got a connection on the right hand side with the bomb, but also at the same time tank for the 2 Spear Goblins. In this type of matchup, every single chip damage is so important for us. Miner Wallbreak is coming in there. Evo Cannon forced out. We just go for the Hut. And he's probably just going to go EQ, so we go Spear Golems opposite lane, and with the help of the 3 towers, we should be really in a really good spot. This matchup, it's so important to activate King Tower early, because in triple XM, otherwise you have to overspend so much. So he kind of misplaced his cannon there. So that's okay, because, I mean, of course, it's not really too good for him, because he misplaced it, obviously, but He cycled to the Evo, and we didn't even get like crazy amount of damage there because of his Evo Cracker killing our Evo boy. So that was a really nice timing, because I'm just gonna go wall breaker there. I'm just trying to get a connection there. And the good thing is he still has to go for Ice Spit or Log. But now you guys gonna see the exact problem. Right now he has a Mighty Miner on the board, but we do not have the Mighty Miner on the board. So I have to go Mighty Miner just to make sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for bats there. I'm just gonna go for my spears there because it was so obvious that he's gonna do this. And look at this Log value, bro. Awesome Log. Not making sure to just defend the Hog Rider without taking any damage. Also making sure with the Spear Girls predicting the Firecracker, they're getting one shot of the Firecracker and taking this out quickly. Hut low, yeah, of course. Now we're gonna go bats there after this round. We have to still go Log because otherwise it's gonna be a shot, but to be fair, it's over anyway right now. Like, if we don't do a huge miss, a huge, like, kinda slick up, we're losing this game. So, like, this is, like, a really good scenario we're currently in there. I'm really happy about this kind of situation. I can just go Log to make sure to take off the Firecracker. So far, I feel like Lucas isn't really getting too much volume of his crackers. We're doing a really good job of, like, always, like, chipping them down with a Spear Gob and then just go Log immediately. So we have to go bats there. And because he goes EQ, I'm just going to Wallbreaker there to kind of apply pressure. Also go pre-log there because I expect him to go like Ice Spit or Skeleton. So he still has to go for a lock on his own, which means, okay, he has to overspend. Poison to slow down everything. Hard opposite lane. Anti-EQ spot. This is what you can easily do. With spawners, you don't even need to push the Hog. If you do it with a cannon, you need to play like an Ice Spit or Skeletons or like Spear Goms in this type of deck to push the Hog towards the cannon. But that's nice about spawners, and we win this game against Lucas. Let's go, 2 more victories to be the first guy ever to hit 10k trophies. So we're currently at 9960, so this win is not going to be enough, but this game is absolutely incredible. Playing against Ballon d'Or. Who should win the Ballon d'Or this year, bro? I go for Ousmane Dembele. I hope he's going to win it, bro. Dembele has deserved it the most, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Might be controversial. I might get a ton of unsubs here and get a ton of hate in the comments, but I think he should win it with like winning the triple for PG. Even like Lamine has kind of the PR from Fabrizio. He even posts about him like shitting in a toilet, bro, and it's like saying, bro, incredible shit for 60 years old, for like 17 years old, I think he's right now, guy. So he has the PR on the side. He's a great player, but in my opinion, Dembele deserved it. So that was a really great kite from me, making sure the wall breakers are not going to do anything, and the cage is just like actually shredding my tower. Bad play. So just like taking like 1k damage for no reason. So we just go minor bats there on the right hand side and just trying to get some chip damage. We just go for spears. So spears are going to get some decent amount of chip damage on the right hand side, so we kind of back. We also go for volleys. This is honestly a really interesting lava matchup, because most of the lava matchups I would say are pretty easy if it's like classic lava loon. But honestly, this type of lava deck is going to be harder for different reasons. First of all, he has arrows, which are pretty solid against us, especially Evo bats. And also I feel like the combination between Skeleton Dragons and Flying Machine can be tough. And he has triple ground, right? Evo Valk on offense is going to be annoying. Like good lava players, they always want to cycle the Valk and single like 2 Valks to get the Evo Valk behind your lava push and just like get on top of the Spear Goblins from the heart, the normal Spear Goblins. So this is kind of what I want to do. And also, yeah, triple ground. Here's like guards and Valk and cage, so my Mighty Mine isn't going to do too much. I still think the matchup is good for me, but not as easy playable as the other lava decks. So I'm just go for bats there. I'm also going to go miner here in the back. I just want to get as much pressure as I can on tower. So I'm also going to go poison there, which I think was a horrible poison. Because the Flying Machine isn't... I didn't even see that the Flying Machine wasn't even in range. It was such a bad poison, because this kind of poison cost me a lot. Because imagine I would have hit the poison there. If I hit the poison and then I just go Wall Breaker, he still had to defend the Wall Breaker, right? Or I would have gotten the tower, right? So that was like 2 elixir, which is kind of costing me a lot, because now I just go miner there. He has to go for this. I have to go poison, which is not optimal, because now I know, like, look at this big counter push. Like, the lava is still so tanky. You can just go for a Flying Machine there. I still have to defend the Brawler on opposite lane. I have to go bats there, but the bats are actually not really doing too much. So I'm just gonna go Wall Breaker there. I have to go Mighty Miner. And now this guy's just gonna continue spamming, right? Because it's like the right choice. I'm just gonna go Log there. I have to go bats. And I think I lost here, right? I lost here. That's like, I lost, bro. Like, I need 3 more games. But wait. Hold up. Evo Wallies. What the freaking heck? How are the Evo Wallies like carrying my... Bro, Evo Wallies are low-key underrated. How broken were they on defense, dude? I should have lost this game, but Evo Wallies just carrying my absolute biggest punch of an ass, bro. Like, my ass gets carried away. So just go Mighty Miner here. Okay, perfect. Bats on top of this. Since he doesn't have arrows, I'll just go miner there. I can also just go poison, bro, because he has to go guards. Mine is gonna be a tower, and like, look at this, bro. It's over, basically. I can just go log there. I can just go for my next set of like spears, and this is it, right? Like, just go mine in the back, and I win this, bro. I'm 1 game away. What? Oh! I'm 1 game away, guys. I'm 1 game away from the 10k trophies, and honestly, I didn't play too well, and I thought I'm out. But if you believe, bro, there's always a chance, and if you're mortenroyale, you never give up. This game, bro, that's gonna be spicy. Facing off this guy, and this guy's using the deck I'm always using. I got number 1, 2, and 3 in the entire world at the same time. I'm like currently, I think, I know, top 10 with 2 accounts or something, so I'm not really too bad with this deck. And he's playing this bush cycle deck, bro, and people always tell me how 8s, like, they just gotta tell me, bro, fuck this deck, bro. Why are you using this deck? You're so, like, I got so many hate messages from, like, top 500 players, and they're saying, oh, bro, if you're using this deck, you won't get to worlds and so on. I'm like, chill, bro. But now I kind of understand it. Playing against this deck can be pure. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not fun, bro. It's not fun to face this deck. I understand, but it's fun to use, bro. It's a fun deck to use. It's not fun to play against, bro. And you're gonna see why. Do you have to? You just get spammed 24/7, bro. So, because like you have to be really careful about your logs, right? If you play your log in a bad way, you just lose immediately, bro. Like if you're just like, you don't really want to log a bush alone, because then you're just gonna go like spear goblins, boss bandit, wall breaker at the bridge. So be careful, especially in single except. I don't really think the matchup is too bad. I'm winning most of the time. From both perspectives, to be honest. I think I beat Mo like other way around this matchup. But he also had Knight. I had Mighty Mine. I think Mighty Mine can be better in this matchup. So, but no, what I want to say is, about this matchup, you want to be careful on single, because single X time is so tough, bro. As you guys can see here, they're just gonna spam 24/7 all the stuff at the bridge. So single X time, you just want to defend. Honestly, you don't really want to play offensive miners. You don't really want to play offensive miners at all, because every time you play offensive miner, they get a counter push. They just go spears, they just go dark arm. So you want to save your elixir and want to play go full defensive mode, right? You want to go full defensive mode, because there's gonna be the finger triple. If they play like one bad log, you can always get through with, or break through with your Evo Volleys. Evo Volleys is gonna be the key card in this matchup. So I'm just gonna try to go like for miner there. This time I can go miner. Was a bit unfortunate timing because he's played his boss bandit. But now I have to go poison. I'm just trying to get connection, but it's fine. So we have to be really careful there, because we're kind of low on elixir. So I'm just gonna go for this, but he's doing a really good job. So maybe like it was like the first miner, and as you guys can see, it's even double X time. But I played a miner, and I already get kind of destroyed for playing a miner. But also look at this. I thought like, what the heck is going on? I was like, okay, that's a flawless defense, right? Like, but then after having this game, like after playing this game, I was like, bro, what the freaking heck is happening on my right tower? Why is my right tower on under 2.2k HP? Because the one broccoli shitter bush is gonna go to the tower. Is it even English word, broccoli? Do you even say that? It's the one vegetable which exactly looks like the bush. It's like the green one, which looks like a tree. Really delicious, but on tower not too great. So we do get a big connection there, which is kind of bringing us back into this game. That's what I said. Evo Volleys are going to be so important. So if we win this game, we hit 10k trophies as the first guy ever in Clash Royale history. Nobody can take this away from us, and it's actually a pretty nice achievement. So he's just going to go like spam. They have to go Volleys there. And I'm just going to go for the next hut here, just making sure, okay, we don't take too much damage, bro. Look at all the spears coming down the right-hand side. He has to go for a lock there, because his ice spear is not going to do anything. That's a really nice thing, because he kind of overcommitted there. So, I'm just gonna go in the bats. I'm using my Mighty Miner there. I'm just gonna go spears there. And honestly, I think one of these wallbreakers is gonna connect, but I'm fine with them. I'm just gonna go lock this Evo Dark Goblin, because I don't want the Evo Dark Goblin to get on top of my Mighty Miner. I was so scared. If I would have hit the Evo, if the Evo Dark Goblin would have dodged my lock, I would have lost. Look at this, bro. 2 bushes on the field. 2 bush on the field. I have to go miner our defense. That was a really nice miner there. And look at this, like, Goblin Hut, just, like, spawning so many Goblins to get us, like, help defensively. So we are currently up 400, which is massive. We don't need to even play aggressive anymore with our miners. It's just about defending and spamming huts, getting the Mighty Miner on the board there. So, what a crazy game of Clash Royale is, guys. So, using my spear goblins there, using my ability. That's a really nice lock, hitting both of these stuff. Can just go bats there. I'm just going to set up the next hut there. Also, the spear goblins on this side doing good jobs. Just going to set up another set of spear goblins. Go for a lock there. Go for a wall breaker there. And I'm also going to go for our next hut there. I just want to spam the huts to make sure, okay, we're defending everything well. We don't need to worry about anything. I'm just going to go miner there, because he has to go for his Dark Goblin. He actually predicts the Dark Goblin, so I can still go port poison. Though, look at this. We might get a small collection. No, we do not. I can just go Spear Goblins there. I have to pop the ability there. I was like, bro, please, Dark Goblin, die! No, it's not gonna die. Fuck Dark Goblin. And now it's gonna look a bit closer because I still have to defend this. And now he has a good push, but just 14 seconds remaining. That was a really smart poison because now he can't also spam the left-hand side. We're blocking the left-hand side, so he has to go all in on the right. But we have to go up not on the map. We're gonna win this GG World Pride! What a game of Clash Royale this was. We are the first guys ever to hit 10k trophies in Clash Royale, man. That's such a nice achievement. For this kind of achievement, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel to never miss any content link, and make sure to use my credit code in the shop. I really appreciate that. But yeah, like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe. I'm gonna be out. Thanks for watching. First guy ever, reach 10k. That's massive. Goodbye.